to the NightChild Reviews Prince and letter Q. Q has to be the question of you. I cannot think of this song without thinking of Graffiti Bridge, Ingrid Chavez. Ingrid. It's just a phenomenal track. This track has an amazing history. It starts off in 1985. Prince records it. He's not sure whether it's going to be put in a project. It may be something he'll work on later. Records it in 85. Then records. There's an instrumental version that's recorded later in 1985 with Sheila E. and Eric Leeds, who don't realise that Prince has already perhaps worked on that track and they just call it something else. They call it 12 Keys. Then, in 1987, Prince digs out the track and thinks, right, I'm going to put this on Graffiti Bridge. So he works with it, gets it ready. It's put on one of the early configurations of Graffiti Bridge in 1988. And then, there's Batman, Graffiti Bridge gets pushed back, and suddenly it's now 1990, and eventually, after 5 years, Question of You is out, and this is a phenomenal track. The drums on this track are ridiculous. They are crazy. It's just marching, powerful, bassy, amazing drums. You've got this amazing guitar solo, and if you listen to it carefully, this guitar solo is an amazing bit where it starts off, and it's just this pause for a second. It's just remarkable. It is obviously so inbound with the Graffiti Bridge project. But when Prince performs this song live, he often puts it in a medley. You've got Fallen, the Alicia Keys song, you've got The One from New Power Soul, and you've got The Question of You. So he puts these three tracks together, and he's done that quite a lot of times now, so he plays it as kind of little medley, and that kind of works quite well, and it really interplays and brings out the best in each song, and it brings a female vocalist in if he needs one, and it just works really well. But Question of You is classic Prince. It is one of the most, I think, iconic moments of Graffiti Bridge with Ingrid Chavez and Prince, how should we say, getting romantic on a certain wall of Prince's abode, and it is just a monster track. It really is. It's one of those tracks that is so amazing when he plays it live. It's so spiritual, and often some of the best times where Prince plays this live and he intermingles it with Electric Man, which has got the same kind of drums, and it's just phenomenal. It's the phenomenal thing where Prince sings, you know, all my friends call me Prince, but all the ladies call me Electric Man. It's just phenomenal. It's just spiritual. It's kind of got this amazing choir-like gospel feel to it, and I think that's very much the case with Question of You. It has these strings, it has this orchestra, it has this guitar, it just weaves in and out. The only thing about Question of You could argue is, could there have been more verses? It does some short verses, it goes into a phenomenal, obviously, atmospheric guitar solo, but could there have been more lyrics? We always want more as Prince fans, but it is a monster track. I love Question of You. Question of You is one of those really underrated songs that no one else could really do. Just phenomenal.